skeleton lay in the dust for years. No breath, no name anyone remembered. Then a voice cut through the silence, and the bones began to move. This is the story of a power that doesn't just heal the sick, it raises the dead. Not metaphorically, literally. Jesus Christ didn't just walk out of his own tomb. Everywhere he went, death lost its grip. And today we're going to look at 3 moments that prove it. A well gone dry for a generation. Animals stripped to bone by drought. And a human skeleton left forgotten in a forsaken field, all called back by one voice. Picture a village well, cracked and empty, dust rising where water once flowed. The people had stopped drawing from it years ago. It was dead, a monument to loss. Then Jesus stood at its edge. He didn't dig, he didn't wait for rain. He spoke, and the stone floor of that well trembled. Water rose from nowhere, filling it to the brim, cold and clear, as if it had never stopped flowing. What man called finished, Christ called forward. But water is one thing. What happens when Jesus speaks to something that used to breathe? Along the roadside lay the bones of animals, oxen, sheep, birds, victims of a drought that had scorched the land for seasons. Sun-bleached, brittle, forgotten by everyone except the flies. Jesus walked among them slowly, and where his shadow crossed each carcass, something shifted. Flesh reformed. Breath returned. Oxen rose to their feet, sheep bleated as if waking from sleep, and birds that had been dust moments before lifted into the sky. The wilderness that had become a graveyard turned in an instant into a living pasture again. Then Jesus came to the edge of a forsaken field, where a human skeleton lay half-buried, bleached white by sun and time. No name, no mourners, no memory. He stood over those bones and spoke, not a shout, just a command carrying the full weight of eternity. Live. Bone connected to bone. Sinew wrapped around frame. Flesh covered what had been exposed for years. And breath, the same breath that filled Adam in the garden, filled this stranger's lungs. He sat up, a living man, staring at the one who had just reversed everything death had claimed. Here's what this means for you. If Jesus can speak to a well and it fills, if he can speak to bones scattered across a field and they stand up breathing, then there is nothing in your life, no dream, no relationship, no calling, too dry, too broken, or too far gone for him to call back to life. The question isn't whether he has the power. The question is, are you ready to hear him say your name? If this stirred something in you, subscribe and stay, because next time we go even deeper into the moments the Bible almost forgot to tell you about.